Well, whoa, that's bright. I figured I would do a video on the couple of tech-related Christmas presents I got. The first thing is, I'm not sure what, hold on, let me move this cable. We'll get to that in a second. I'm not sure what brand this is, but it's a 5-fan USB external laptop cooler. Very good for the E6530 up there, which I'm actually going to show you how it goes on in a second. But I'm gonna flip it over because so you can see there are 5 fans here. You can kind of feel you can see their outtakes on the bottom. That's the outtake panels right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the big end in the center right there. And I don't know if there actually is a label or anything on it, but I'm guessing it's probably a Thermaltake or Evercool or one of those brands. And in the back here, as you can see, there are, oops, my fingers are probably in the way. There are 2 USB cables, 1, 2, and then there's the on-off switches for both sides of the unit. You can actually shut them off, which I will show you. So, and even better, as compared to my old one, because I used to have one of these long time ago when I used to use the first the Toshiba Portage S100 S13 or S100 S113 TD, and then the Dell Inspiron 1525, which I still have in my room. As you can see this, I'm not sure what type of cable that is, but this actually has a removable USB cable, because what happened to the other one was the USB cable actually, the USB cable on that one actually severed, and that's why I had to throw it away, because it was connected directly to the unit. This one, as you can see, is detached. I'm holding it right here in my hand. And as you can also see, it is a male-to-male, like direct male-to-male USB. Normally, so I'm actually going to, attach it to, one of these back ports here. And as you can see, there's another port, so you can power another, if I can get it in one-handed. That would be more than great, actually. Oh, goes in weird. So, that's how that cable goes in. So, I'm going to put this down on my chair for a second while I show you guys something. So, as compared... Well, that's a speaker. That's not what I wanted to show you. As compared to... Hold on. What the heck is this? I have no idea. Oh my god, there's way too much stuff over here. This is some, I don't know, some cable. Looks like it's a power supply or something. I don't know. It's like a power supply, but tangled in this other cable that I'm actually trying to get to here. So let's move this. As compared to this right here is my, Seika Transbraille 40 braille display. Hold on, let me move this wire away from it because it's kind of getting in my way. And if you can see, this USB cable, if I could get it out from here, this USB cable is actually, it's a nice shimmery silvery color, And as you can see, there's the normal male end right there. But then if you move along it down here to this end, and we pull it out, you'll see that's a different kind of end. If somebody can, like, just remind me of what kind of end that is, because I know there's, like, a name for it, and me studying for CompTIA A+ certification, like, I shouldn't even have to think about it, but I can't think of the name of it. So if one of you guys who watches me would so kindly advise me of the name, that would be great. So that's kind of the difference between the connections on those, so I should move this before I accidentally sit on it. So here is, we're back to the fan, and whoops, hold on. I am going to I'm going to undock the Dell Latitude, seeing that it doesn't need to be docked at the moment. So I'm going to take it off, unplug this cable because it's in the way. That's my iPhone cable. And so I'm going to take it off and put it on top of this. That's the way it works. So you put it up here so it's, you know, nice and secure on there, which obviously means I have to move it because it's kind of, there we go. So that's how this works, and then I take the USB cable behind it and plug it in. And for some reason these cables, they seemingly have keying on both sides, and it's kind of confusing. So whoops. Sorry for getting the end of the desk there, guys. So let's kind of move this so it's not sitting on its own cable. There we go. So it's going to kind of come off the desk because the docking station is kind of in the way. But so here's what it looks like when it's on. Hold on. So let me plug my headphones back in. Those aren't part of the video, but I had to unplug it because they were kind of in my way. Let's open this. Turn it on. And 1, 2. So I turned on both sides of it. So now the laptop is being externally cooled through its bottom. Essentially, air is coming in through, you know, going into the bottom panel on the back side of it. There's actually an outtake, which intake rather. There's actually an air intake slot, which is being used to cool this thing down. So now, because essentially what the problem is these computers, they're kind of, well, at least in my experience, and previous ones in the Latitude line, I mean, my Inspiron has this problem, as well as the old Toshiba. Well, the old Toshiba had the problem the severest, actually, but all laptops get, you know, this problem from time to time. So you can actually turn off the different ones. So, like, if I wanted to turn off the and leave only the I think it's the right one and the center one off, I could, or I could turn that off. Well, that actually turned off the whole thing, and turn this one on. and that actually changes the speed on one side, or seemingly it changes the fan speed. But I have them, I have them both on because I find it most beneficial for it to be on both sides. Anyhow, so that's pretty much this video. I'm going to do another one in a bit, but that's pretty much this video. It's kind of cool. So now when I'm, you know, either in like a hot room, which of course I'm not because it's about 20 degrees out there. You know, it's New England, so obviously, but you know, when I'm in a hot room or when I just have a particularly heat-prone computer, which this one obviously is, it's good. Well, these fans actually benefit any laptop that you have, especially the ones that have overheating issues anyway. So, yeah, so my parents got me this for Christmas, so I just thought I'd do a video, and I hope you enjoyed it.
0:11. Stop record. Take picture. Stop. 0:11:32. Stop. Take picture.
Alright.
Stop recording video.
Heck, I couldn't find the stupid stop button. Sorry about that, guys. And I'll see you in a bit.